My name is Najla Abdellatif. I'm a Palestinian environmental advocate and I started the initiative Zero Waste Palestine. So Zero Waste Palestine is an initiative that aims to spread awareness about environmental related issues, specifically the ones related to waste, and to inspire individuals with engaging content to shift their mindsets and change their behavior to more conscious ones without having a negative impact on the environment. We also talk about the impact of colonization and occupation on the Palestinian environment and humans. So usually environmental topics in Palestine are deprioritized because there is a prioritization of other issues and other challenges, such as basic day-to-day survival. There's always political issues that are caused by the occupation and colonization. Environmental topics are usually seen as a privilege to talk about, or it's not a priority at the moment. And that's why the general narrative about environmental topics is not so spread in the community or in society. It's not talked about a lot in schools or workplaces. And that's why it becomes extra important for environmental initiatives to exist, especially the ones that are challenging the narrative about that the environmental topics are a standalone topic. So this is what we're doing at Zero Waste Palestine, talking about how the environment is interconnected with everything else that we're going through and everything else that is around us. One of the most important things is to change the mindsets or change the behaviors of the typical things that we've been used to. Rewiring our brain and our way of thinking into more conscious ways and wanting to be more conscious when it comes to both the planet and ourselves. So when we are living in a more eco-friendly way, it's also reflecting directly on ourselves. We become more aligned with nature. We become more healthy because we're living in a more natural way. Basically, the mindset towards consumption, our typical consumption patterns, for example, just reframing that or rewiring that is a very important step in order to achieve a more waste-free and eco-conscious life. And of course, like typical waste reduction habits, like reducing plastic, avoiding disposables, using reusables. Of course, these are like the kind of technical methods or the ways, but I think the most important thing is to be wanting to achieve a more conscious lifestyle in the beginning. One of the things that I'm proud of is that I was able to face one of my fears, especially as an introverted and shy person. Starting my own project was definitely a lot out of my comfort zone, and especially when I have to give workshops or do public speaking or pitch. This is definitely a fear that I've been dealing with and that I've overcome. It helped me liberate a lot of my stuck emotions and also achieve several projects that I'm very proud of that I've done both professionally and personally. I think one of the things that many women often struggle with is the concept of wanting to be perfect or perfectionism. Always wanting to achieve a state of perfectionism could be a hurdle, especially when starting your own initiative, project, or business. So what I've learned with time is that even though I have some of those traits, it's really important to be happy with good enough, because always wanting to achieve this state of perfectionism is kind of like a mirage. It's never ending, and it will create so many barriers to you actually achieving what you're out there to achieve or what you're called to be doing. Always prioritizing well-being before work, because we're not going to be able to do good at the work or the projects that we're doing if we're not in a state of well-being. One of the most inspiring women that I know is Hind al-Husseini. She's a Palestinian from Jerusalem. she started the orphanage that is now a school, Dar al-Tifl, which was also previously my primary school. She started this orphanage in 1948 after the massacre of Deir Yassin, where she took care of children, orphans whose parents had been killed in the massacre, and created a school for them and a safe learning environment.